This journey is not for the weak. You can work out some more, you can eat right, you'll have success, lose the pounds. Sometimes life happens and you gain it all back. Welcome to my journey.
Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. Tiara here. If you are new, I want to tell you what my videos are about is my weight loss journey, okay? So everything under the umbrella of weight loss is what I record on my channel. So it may be updates on how much I lost or how much I gained, because this can be like, a whole roller coaster ride. I also do meal prep videos, I do recipes, and if you're wondering if you saw any other video or if you are going to look at my channel after this video, yes, I do beginner garden updates. And what does that have to do with weight loss, right? Girl, I'm growing my own vegetables. Like, I don't have to go to the grocery store and buy vegetables all the time if I have some in my backyard. Like, that's what that's about. So it's still on the weight loss journey, correct? Yeah. So if you want to follow my journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified each and every time that I upload. And for those that are returning, welcome back. I'm glad you decided to come and visit me again. So I know you guys are ready for the weight loss update. Those of you that have been here before, last week I did not record a video, but I will update you on what went on last week as well. So last week I did get on the scale last Saturday and I didn't lose anything. Like I told y'all guys, this is a journey. Like regardless, you keep going. Do not give up because the scale didn't move. Because when the scale doesn't move, your body is still doing something regardless. Like it's okay, that the scale doesn't move. Take your photos every single week and look how your body is changing, especially if you're doing the right thing. Now, if you did the wrong thing, girl, you know why that scale didn't move or didn't go the right way, correct? But this week, y'all, I must say that I am down again. So for the past, 6 weeks? I believe it is 5 weeks. I don't even remember. But 5 or 6 weeks, whatever it is, I am down a total of 13.2 pounds. And it's all due to the way that I have been eating these days. Guys, I don't eat big meals anymore. I divide my meals. I told you guys that in another video. Another thing that I have done is stop drinking the soda. I have now not had soda for about 2 months. I am a diehard Coca-Cola fan. Swear. I had to, like, the last time I had Coke, it was because one of my coworkers bought me 2 bottles of Coke, right? She didn't know that I was trying to stop drinking the soda, so I didn't want to tell her that I wasn't going to drink it. So what I did is I divided the soda up. 2 20-ounce bottles I made work for me for 6 different occasions. I'm not going to say 6 days in a row because it was not 6 days in a row. Sometimes that bottle of soda would sit in that refrigerator and I would just one day go back and get me another, small, however many ounces. But I made each bottle last about 3 days each. So the other thing that I've been doing, of course, like I told you guys, water. Water can be your best friend, right? So this here, you see, 60 ounces right there. There we go. 60 ounces right there. So by the time I fill this whole thing up, this is about 64 ounces, 65 ounces of water. And I fill this thing up twice. I drink 2 of these per day. So that's the other thing that I have changed. I have not had like any cakes, different things like that. I have cut back on my coffee. I may have had coffee about 2 to 3 times in the last 2 months or so. So I cut back on that when I used to drink a cup of coffee every single day. Like literally every single day. And it might not have been like 2 full months, at least one good month and some change of me not having coffee every day, but like 3 different times. Um, so yeah, I think that is about it. My exercise, I still do exercise, not as much as I should be, and that is going to change, and we're going to see what type of differences that I have whenever I up my exercises. But I do weight training, weightlifting, I do some cardio, just different little things that I we do at the gym, but not every day. I won't even tell you I do it every other day. The biggest thing that has helped me is the change of my eating habits. When they say 80% is nutrition and 20% is the exercise, I'll tell you straight up, right? Because I changed my nutrition. Now, I don't eat as many carbs as I used to eat. Guys, I'm a bread fan. Just like I love Coca-Cola, I love bread and pasta. I love fettuccine Alfredo. Like, that is my jam, okay? Zucchini noodles. I can still have the fettuccine Alfredo. I'm about to mess the word up. Why? Because I probably hadn't had it in that long that I just don't even know what to call it anymore. But the fettuccine Alfredo, I use the zucchini noodles now, or I just use broccoli. I still make my own Alfredo mix because that's where it's at. Not in the jar. Girl, stop with the jar of Alfredo, okay? Tip. But anyway, guys, yeah, I've been doing that. I've still been drinking my tea, my Herbalife tea for energy, because it helps to boost your metabolism as well and burn about 90 more calories than you have been burning in the first place. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I'm going to go ahead and take you guys in the kitchen because I did go to the grocery store this morning just to pick up a few items. So the items that you see, some are mixed with what I already had in here. But just a small meal prep because this is not going to last me all week long. I already know it. It's not enough. But I'm going to show you what I am making right now for like my lunches and my dinner, but you'll get a little glimpse of what I'll be having for breakfast as well. But I was not meal prepping the breakfast. I'm just going to be making that day to day this week because that's what I want to do. I I just didn't feel like it today. Honestly, I got hot in this kitchen this morning already because it felt like it was already 90 something degrees outside. Like literally I went out this morning at 8 something. I was already pouring sweat this morning. I went in Aldi real quick. They didn't even have what I really wanted, but they had some stuff that I picked up anyway. But I went in there and then I ran in Walmart to get what I really needed. And y'all, I hate walking around Walmart because it's so freaking hot. Like, I don't know about y'all. Maybe it's just my body, but I get so hot in Walmart. I start pouring sweat. I saw somebody that I know in Walmart and I was already like wiping sweat. So it's a little embarrassing when you see people you know and you're just pouring sweat and you want to give them a hug or whatever and you still do it anyway, but you just feel bad because you're sweating so bad. Like, that's me. I was a little embarrassed. I was embarrassed walking up to the cash register even though I was at self-checkout. Other people are around you at self-checkout. So guys, I'm going completely somewhere else with this. But I didn't feel like prepping my breakfast, like I said. So I will be doing that this week on the daily. So if I decide to change my mind, y'all know it is what it is. I just changed my mind and I'll go ahead and do a prep. But I know Monday morning, I'll get up and I'll fix my breakfast. But yeah, like I said, come on in this kitchen and see what I did for my meal preps for a couple of days for this week, lunch and dinner. Okay, so here are a few things that we're going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner this week. I'm going to start off with eggs, mushrooms, and spinach, and I'll probably have avocado with that as well. But I do have turkey sausage in the freezer that I did not pull out, so I'll fix some of the turkey sausage as well to go with the breakfast. For lunch, we're going to have chicken salad wraps again. I did this last week. I love it, so I'm going to do it again. But this time, I'm going to make sure that I have my spinach as well, and I'm gonna cut up some onions. Even though I use onions in my chicken salad, I like to cut up bigger pieces of onions and put it on there as well. Now for dinner, Right now, I'm going to be making the chicken thighs with some red potatoes and green beans. So that's going to be our dinner. It's probably going to be for the next 2 days. But then I have the salmon here. So I'm going to make some salmon patties along with some green beans and probably some rice to go along with that. But yeah, that's what we're going to be eating this week. But I do have a snack as well. Hold on just a second. So I had watermelon in the refrigerator. We got a whole watermelon last week. So we went ahead, ate some of that, and this is a good size bowl. I went ahead and cut the watermelon, the rest of it up, and put it into the bowl. And that's what we'll be eating and snacking on this week, as well as some Red Delicious apples. Those are mostly not for me. I'm not a big apple fan. I will eat them, but literally I'm not a big fan of those. So guys, so you know it can definitely get hot in the kitchen when you're up in there cooking. So what I did today is decided to get some of my Herbalife Tea Concentrate. I went ahead, put some hot water in the bottom of the cup, put half a teaspoon of the Herbalife Tea Concentrate in there, stirred that up a little bit, threw some ice in there along with some cold water that I went ahead and got out the refrigerator. Then you guys know about those like 5-calorie packets that you can get from the store. No sugar added. I went ahead and put maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon of that inside of the tea as well for the flavor, because I love it like that. And give that a stir. Y'all, it was so refreshing. And there's more benefits to it.